But if you keep watching past that, it's kind of like everything else. It starts to just drag on. It's like, this sucks. And damn it, every time you turn the recording on, Matt, it keeps giving me a stupid message.
Yeah, you gotta hit the button.
Fucking messing up my shit.
Fucking IT guys not on point today.
Yeah.
Well, hey, how do we turn that off? The note where we're not notifying people that's doing all the shit and all that.
I don't know, dude. We need to pay our IT guy more. But we're officially live, if that matters.
Oh.
What's up, Patriots?
Supposed to be behaving now.
No, man. Cut loose, mate. You're good. You just be you, man. You just be you.
I'm just hiding because Carrie's finally got home, so she can come up here and yell at me.
Yeah.
That's maybe hilarious. We all know who's like the badass in your house.
Yeah, we know
some
who
of the
wears
exercise equipment behind you. Tell her to get out.
Tell her that.
Yeah. You better tell that. And then we can watch her come on here and smack you in the head. That'd be awesome.
Dude,
good for ratings.
The shit out of me, man.
Good for ratings. Well,
not good for ratings.
You deserve it, dude. You totally deserve it.
You're not wrong, but I don't know how fucked up this is, but I tell everybody all the time she beats me and touches me where I pee. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that live, but if she comes in the door, I'm in trouble.
You're killing me, Mike. So if you guys are just joining us, this is Mike, otherwise AKA Mikey. He is a multi-class alum, hangs out with us, pretty good dude. Mechanic by trade. Anything else there, Mikey, that we're leaving out? He's virtually the comic relief. That's kind of what Mikey does.
You forgot tall, dark, and handsome.
See, he lies too. He lies a lot.
Let's see that awesome swag you're wearing there, Michael Akis. What you wearing there? I see something in OD green. Bam! Look at that. It's everywhere.
Beautiful.
Slowly but surely growing.
So, hey, is there any, you want to give them class dates and all that stuff if they're watching?
Sure, man. I just pulled up our website, preparedpatriotnc.com. I toggled over to the schedule tab, and here's what we got. We've got July 10th.
I love how he's giving them directions.
Comprehensive concealed carry. That's Saturday, right? All right, and then we've be rocking the Prepper Med, man. We got one seat left for that class. I'm really hoping we can go full tilt on that one. So full class, that'd be awesome. Prepper Med, July 24th. And then we're doing another comprehensive carry class on August 21st. And then we're rocking a Pistol 1 class, September 12th. And then we're going to have a Prepared Rifleman 1 class in September, September 25th. We've got a Prepared Pistol 2. That's October 17th. And then I believe we are going to rock a Preparedness 101 class, Bug Out Bag class in, I think that's October 30th. And I'll just leave it at that because that's 5 or 6 classes and a few months ahead. So
is it going to be dark enough you could run that medical low light class again?
Yeah, we've got one
scheduled.
No? That's the next one after that is November 20th, I think. We got to wait until after the time changes. Yep, it's November 20th. So, yeah, man, doing some low light stuff. So, pretty rare occurrence for folks around our area to be able to, learn about the use of their flashlight and especially get some training and practice in low light scenarios. So, at least outdoors.
So that will be coming, just not sure. When did you add it to the schedule? Have we added that to the schedule yet?
What's that?
The med low light class.
It's been on the schedule November 30th. And no, sorry, I just said November 20th.
That's right. There you go. So there is the housekeeping. Now we're just hanging. So I don't know. Do you guys keep up with the strongman shit?
Nah, man. Enlighten us.
Not really. So World's Strongest.
I haven't watched.
I don't know if.
Yeah, I haven't watched the World's Strongest Man since Magnus Ver Magnuson was tearing it up. I was probably like 12
There
years.
you go.
Is that where they take that big ass like keg and throw it over the bar?
Yes, that
And
is. Sorry, I'm seeing some other people. What's up, Paxton? Thank you for joining us. John Kranz, have a good one, man. Have a good training. We're happy to hear that you're training, man.
Thanks for stopping by, John.
Thanks for stopping by. So, yes,
they
it
got
is
all
where they
kinds
do
of
like
events.
the heavy keg, throwing it over the bar and doing like crazy, insane strongman events and stuff like that. So I've been a fan of that for a couple of years and stuff, just because to me it's amazing what those guys can do with their body and stuff. But also because of one single dude. There's one guy in particular that's he's just kind of an idol to me.
Is that your man crush?
If you were gonna have one, this is the dude. So his name's Brian Shaw, right? He's like the only dude that I know of that's won 4 worlds. There's one other guy in history that's won more than him. It's won 5. But Brian Shaw's a 4-time world's strongest man winner. And like he's been in it like 13, 14 years now of like consecutive, just constantly making the finals. The dude's freaking impressive. He's out in Colorado, just a very inspiring dude to watch. But it was just really cool that he's like 36, 37 years old, and this year took second place, which was huge because he's been kind of, fading out a little bit the last 4 or 5 years. And then this year to see him really turn on his training and get super competitive again and take second place this year was pretty cool, watching his journey. But yeah, I don't know if y'all keep up with that, but it just happened. And that was pretty neat.
Nice.
Something I've been checking out. If y'all are interested, you should go look that stuff up. Unfortunately, World's Strongest Man is like stupid behind the times, and they won't do it live. Like they record it now, and then they'll play it around Christmas time, which is retarded. So
really,
yeah.
When I was a kid, they used to play that on ESPN, like mid-evening time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's still like it's always been that way where they record it and then they play it back for TV. But like it's just crazy to me that they haven't brought it into the times. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be a better way to do that where you can get it, because everybody knows now if you're a fan of World's Strongest Man, you know who wins and what positions they all kind of fell into and all that. So to me, it's kind of silly. It's like, why not just do it live where everybody can watch it versus watching a fucking spreadsheet on TV or on the internet?
Does it like take too long to go through? Does it take them like a whole day to do a competition? Is that why they can do it?
It does, but people do that all the time in like powerlifting meets and like if you ever watch the Arnold Classic and some of those stuff, like they do it. Like there's ways to get it done. Yes, there's a lot of waiting and stuff between events and stuff like that, but there's a lot of people that would pay to watch it live because it's a big deal. I mean, like if you're into strength sports and those kind of things, like watching those guys compete, like they're the strongest of the strong, and the World's Strongest Man is like the biggest big time event you can watch. And there was several world records broke and stuff at this event. So I mean, it was pretty cool to hear them breaking records and stuff, but kind of sad that they don't do more with it.
I got caught up watching some looks like USA track kind of qualifying for the Olympic team, and they had this dude throwing the hammer, and he threw that thing, and basically he broke a new American record, and they said that if he would have actually won the last 6 out of the 7 Olympics.
No kidding.
Or 6 of the 7 last Olympic games with the throw that he made just in qualification.
Well, the other thing that's interesting to me about World's Strongest Man is there's events that are, very different. Like you have like some things that are for speed and for, some things that are just straight up static strength. So they got to be kind of well-rounded to win. But the other thing that's kind of cool about it is it's very similar to the Olympics, is where you have like multiple countries competing. And I just think it's cool that we have some really top tier guys in America that you probably don't even know about them unless you really look for them and follow it. You don't know who Brian Shaw is or Trey Mitchell or some of these big names.
Scott Wexler in the house checking in.
What's up, Scott? They said it did not get a notification, so the notification must not have went out.
It did go out. I got one, but it was probably like 5 or 10 minutes late.
Okay.
Yeah.
YouTube
trying to hold some good men down. Down.
Is what it is.
I'm going to go MIA for just a second and do my messenger sharing technique. Here we go. I'll get this bad boy up to 10 here.
But yeah, like, that's what kills me is like, you know, you got like some really strong dudes in America that you've never heard of that are doing things that are world records and like hugely amazing feats like that not everybody can do. There's like, you know, 20 men on the planet that can even compete in this kind of event and be competitive, you know. But you don't even hear anything about it, hardly at all. It's kind of sad, really. One of them is in Colorado. I mean, like, this dude is a phenom. The guy is a freaking house, too. Like, there's not many dudes that I think that you would see in person and be like, holy shit. But that's one of those dudes, man. 6'8", 400 pounds of complete muscle.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
That's impressive. Yeah, he's Hathor Bjornsson. Yeah, the Mountain is one of those guys. He's one of the strongmen that he's not competing this year. He's went to a whole crazy boxing match with another strongman or something is what they're doing this year, which is ridiculous. But the thing is that's, you know, everybody thinks he's a big dude, but like Brian Shaw is one of the biggest competitors I've ever seen. 6'8", 400 pounds. Like, that's a monster of a man, dude. Like,
that's a big boy.
They did a big special on History Channel. You can go back and look at they did like a world's strongest man kind of deal where it was like a show and they had 4 strong men kind of going across the world doing strongman feats and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Do they still pull the trash truck? I remember back in the day, you used to pull a trash truck or something.
No,
airplanes, buses.
This year they're turning. You know, y'all seen a train turntable that turns trains around?
Yeah.
This year they did a train turntable. They turned the train by hand, basically.
Dang. Yeah, they got one of those in Spencer at the Transportation Museum.
Which is pretty crazy. I mean, that's pretty impressive, dude. And like the keg toss, he did like a 33-pound keg, and he threw it over a bar like 75 feet high. That's insane. Like, that's an amount of
power that is. That's crazy amounts of power.
That's alcohol abuse, though.
No, it wasn't. Come on, man. He's always the comic relief. No, but it like Shaw is amazingly strong. But there's a bunch of those dudes that are the guy that won it this year. There's actually 2 brothers that compete. Tom Stoltman and Tom's the one that won, and I cannot remember his brother's name. Luke, I think is his name.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
They're actually Irish, which is the first time that there's been Irish brothers and stuff kind of competing together. They call themselves the world's strongest brothers, and they're legit. Like, both of them, the youngest brother or the oldest brother almost podiumed with his older brother, which is pretty insane.
Yeah, they're kinfolk to you.
Scott says Shaw is a monster. I watched a video of him trying to buy a truck. And then he also said the amount of food those dudes is pure insanity. Yeah, dude, like they eat like what you would eat in a couple of days in like one sitting. It's crazy. What's up, Max? What's up, Micah?
That's right. Micah in the house. My messenger action working.
A couple of those guys are joining. What's up, Max? How's things going for you, brother?
Yeah, it's kind of like that Ronnie Coleman back in the day, Mr. Olympia. I was a 6 or 7.
That's kind of a different subset though, right? So like those guys are training for aesthetics. So to them, it's all about muscle building and stuff like that. Like strongman is all about power. Like they want to be as strong as they can possibly be. So like the physique changes for the guys that are really strong. If you ever look, like they don't look like bodybuilders at all. They look like big freaking dudes with a beer belly. It's kind of what they look like. Because that's what it takes to be strong. I mean, you got to kind of be large and have that extra weight to have that kind of power.
Carrie is in the house.
There's a scene in that documentary where because Ronnie was actually a police officer, and he's sitting in a squad car and he's like eating a whole chicken, and basically talking about how he had to consume at least 10,000 calories a day.
Could you imagine a big motherfucker like that trying to squeeze into a squad car?
It's already tight,
he couldn't wear pants. Bad. He could not wear. He wore shorts. Of course, he was in like Texas or something like that, somewhere down south.
They better give him a truck, because there ain't no way. Those center consoles in those damn things, there's no room.
Yes, it is tight already, and then to add that guy's size in, it's crazy.
So, guys, we're just hanging tonight. If you're joining us on YouTube, don't forget to hit that share button. Let's draw some more Patriots into the fray.
The old bald eagle is on vacation, so we're just bullshitting tonight, guys. If y'all have anything you want to talk about, you can bring it up. Minus too much politics, because that makes me angry and I say things that get me in trouble on Facebook and YouTube. So let's try to avoid that if we can.
Or it makes them want to drink too much.
Shit.
I'm not drinking. By the way, I'm on like week 2 or 3 no drinking now. So I'm trying not to do that.
This is my first one this week.
I'm trying to lay off, man.
So I mean, do I got to stop, or can I have another one?
You could have another
brother.
Only 2.5 carbs.
You get funnier when you drink.
I'm just trying to chisel down a little bit.
If you want funny, you break out that Voodoo Ranger.
There you go.
Oh no. Danger.
What's up, Ariel?
Tactical bits.
Or Matt, whoever's in the.
Micah says he can only hang for a minute, but we appreciate it. I got his patches off in the mail today for winning the Type 2.
Oh yeah, so the winner of that Type 2 malfunction was it Pecker and Zipper?
Yeah, that was Micah Mays, Pecker and Zipper.
That was pretty good, man.
So, and then on the T-shirt side of things, the only person that has even put themselves in the running is Matt Harmon. So for a T-shirt competition. So he was. I told him, he came in second place, but we don't give out participation trophies. So but he was in first place for the T-shirt. So
Micah says,
millennials' feelings.
Micah says, "How do y'all like a Remington 870?" The older ones are really good. They're kind of heavy. And if you're a lefty, you probably prefer a Mossberg 500 because it has more of an ambidextrous safety, which makes it a little bit better. But they're great. I mean, they're good guns. The 870 is kind of what the police have used, that or a Mossberg 500 for a long, long time. For that reason, they're just super dependable. I have heard that some of the newer ones are not holding up quality though, so be aware of that.
Somebody said
it is Tactical Bits. What's up, girl?
Max said, check out the Recon Medical Bleed Kit. They added a chest seal and it's still under $26.
That is fucking insane, Max. Like the price that you're getting that for, that's insane. Yeah. That's a great deal. Yeah, that's crazy cheap and worth Amazon? Every penny. Are you seeing that on Amazon or is it on their main site, Max? Micah says, thank you for the patches. I've never won anything before. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
They're on their way.
It's not much, man, but it's fun.
I really would have. I thought about asking his T-shirt size. I really would have sent him one, but all I have is 2 extras left for now until we get some a new supply from the Shady Homesteader.
Yeah,
Micah says his is an old police wagon.
It's a little snug.
Yeah. What was that?
I said Micah I got a single X, and it's a little snug.
Gotcha.
Max says it's on the main site with free shipping. So if you guys are looking for an awesome deal for some medical, check out Recon's main site. Free shipping on a new medical Stop the Bleed kit with a chest seal under $26. Hard to beat Recon, guys.
With that said, I do have some goodies. They're in transit from our buddy Pete Jr. at Defiant Munitions. I haven't told Patrick Wentz this yet. So
what you getting? Is that top secret stuff or?
Not really. Well, Ron's got he's got a can for his 308. So he wanted some of that quiet subsonic stuff that Pete's been working up.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Things like that. So and I got some stuff for Kish. But anyway, on our side, I got us some coffee. So you got a bag of coffee coming your way.
Awesome.
And also I got one of their bleeding control kits too.
Is that coffee? Is that coffee Defiant?
Coffee? Yeah, it's like it's made. Yeah, well, it's made by Sturgis Coffee Company, which are good buddies with him. But basically, their coffee, his package, that sort of thing.
Scott says that he commented before Matt did.
Did
on the T-shirt.
Okay.
Did he not share it? Did he not share it?
They should have to fist fight for it.
Okay. Well, okay. So I vaguely remember him commenting, but I don't know if he followed the directions.
So did you
that sounds
share
like some
Scott?
bullshit. I think he's getting screwed.
So I don't know. So as long as he promises that he shared it and follow the directions of the video, he's in the running. But right now he's got a 50% chance of winning. So
it's 50-50 right now, Scott.
Yeah, man. I just man. It drives me nuts how like apathetic, or maybe I do too much posting and people just kind of scroll by it, or just social media is frustrating. So put a lot of work into it and get very little engagement.
If you want somebody to look at it, put a half-naked girl in the front of it. Guarantee they're going to stop. I'm just saying.
Mikey knows our clientele.
90% guys, I think we're okay.
Go take care of that family stuff, man. We appreciate you joining us.
Yes.
So
take care. Stay dangerous, Michael.
You guys have any luck tracking down ammo?
Actually, Blazer is in stock right now at Target Sports USA for 50 cents a round, which is the cheapest I've seen it for a long time.
That's right.
I was able to snag some personal defense ammo from Academy the other day, 9mm. It was $1 a round though, but it was.
You should have bought Defiant. You should have asked me, Micah. Mikey should have asked me. Mikey should have asked me. I would have told you. You should have went through Defiant.
And by the way, Mikey, we got videos about that, dude. Come on.
There's a video out on YouTube, you jerk.
Hey. It was not available at the time that I'm aware of, and it was in stock in the store, and I had none. So I snagged me 2 boxes at $20 a box. So 40 rounds.
Max dropping some info. So what brand did you get? I'm sorry if I missed you. What you said you bought?
I'm not sure. Let me go check.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
You don't even know what it is, and you bought it?
Nope.
Damn, Mikey.
In order to get to it, I need to go through the bathroom where Carrie's taking a shower. So I think I'm going to set my phone down, and then I'll go through. That way nobody gets a free chill.
When she comes out, just have her bring it, and she can hit you in the head with it.
No, because she will. She's mean. Have you ever met her?
Yes, we've met her a bunch of times. She's been to classes, my man.
I'm a delight, and she still beats me. It's not
so. Max says, speaking of good chances, he said, "Do y'all know if you buy something for Holstersmith and comment something about tactical response, you are entered to win a class?" That's awesome.
I did know that, but I've been hesitant to do it a whole lot, and I'll tell you this mainly because I want to leave it open for as many other people as possible, and I'm not trying to be like jerkish. I mean, we should do it just because like we should support Holstersmith, but I don't know, man. I feel like that there might be somebody else that could do that could take advantage of that, and you get somebody else in training.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I might be taking a spot from somebody else as well.
Maybe I'll jump on there and buy a 365 blue gun.
There you go.
Here we go, guys. I found it.
Winchester. Dude, that just had a recall.
It has a recall on it, you jerk.
Has a recall on it.
What? Oh, damn it.
So now go online and pick you up some from Defiant Munitions.
Take that shit back. Take that shit back.
I'll throw it out. It'll be fine.
Well, so Max and Scott for the win. All right. They said, Patrick, you could give it away. All right, fair play. I'll do that. And that's something I would be willing to do. Just because, man, like I'm blessed. We are blessed. I don't mind paying for good training. I mean, that's it's what we do, so I don't mind at all.
Yep.
And if I can get somebody else in that spot to get them training, it's worth it to us. I mean, it's that whole rising tides raise all ships, right? So the more people I get trained around me, the better, man. That's the way I look at it.
That's fancy. Rising tides raise all ships. In Mikey's defense, back to the defense ammo, he is not really on social media. So
true.
If he sees a deal on Academy or something like that at Academy, he sends me the picture and it gives me a description, and then I post it like on our alumni page and stuff like that. So,
Scott
but anyway,
Wexler says.
I was just gonna say you can look up the lot numbers. They have a list of the lot numbers that are, I guess, defective or whatever they're recalling.
But now you have to ask yourself something, Mikey. Do you really trust that ammo now? Even if it's not of that lot number. That's
trust your luck with it. I mean, if you want to shoot
gun, just to make sure.
If you want to shoot a $1 round practice ammo, that's fine.
$1 a round practice ammo, I'm out. That's just crazy.
So maybe we try to get that sent in back on the recall for a refund, and then use the money to buy you some Defiant munitions, man.
So this is a dumb question because I always buy in bulk and not from like retail stores. Are like all sales final on ammo?
Yes, they won't take it back on ammo. Yeah, and I'm the same way. I don't do that either. But I do know my dad tried to do that, and you can't. Like once you buy it, it's yours. Scott says he trusts Defiant, which is why it's in all his 9mm carry gats. Yep. And Max says, "Fuck that, not worth your life." Fair advice. But you listen, Mikey's a hardhead. Mike's a hardhead, guys. Like, he's the one that I got to beat it into him for you.
No, I listen to him all the time.
They all got big beards and tattoos. You should trust them.
Is that the new qualifying? Because I think I'm in if that's the case, right?
Yeah, man.
That's what it takes. You gotta have big beard and tattoos.
Yeah, I trust dudes like whatever that meme is. I trust dudes with tattoos more than I do politicians or whatever, or ones that wear ties anyway.
I'm going to really piss some people off. I think more of the people in our group and more of people that I've met in training and like have become real friends with than I would people I've went to church with.
Shots fired.
I'll just put it like that.
Boom, boom.
Like,
them home rollers are going to be mad at you.
Hey, listen, I'm just going to tell you what's up. I've had some people be really shitty to my family at church. And I've had some brothers that would do anything for me that barely know me from training. I'm just saying, like, some people ain't living their life right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you think if you're going to church, you'd be the supportive, nice.
Not always true, dude. Not always true. I'm sure Rev would tell you that, you go to church and all those people there need a doctor is why they're there, right? But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just my wife and I were just having this conversation a while back, which is one of the reasons I brought it up. It's like, man, I know some very good brothers that are more dependable, more loving and caring about other people than the people that you go to church with that are supposed to do that. That's all I'm saying.
It just goes to prove you. So your friends sometimes are closer and more dependable than your family as well. So, just because they go to church doesn't put them on any kind of pedestal, in my opinion.
No, man, it doesn't me at all. Like, you got to earn that for me. That's the way I look at it. Like, and it's funny. I'll give you an example that Jason always says. Like, you'll hear Jason say all the time, "I'm a 360-pound dude with tattoos and a long beard." Like, are you going to save my ass if I'm that? And I'm like, probably, because I trust guys like you almost more than I do the guy that's in a business suit or in a church suit going to church. Like, I hate to say that and be like super ugly about it, but man, like dudes like that have come through for me whenever I don't know that other people would have. I don't know how to say that without just being straight nasty, but like, man, some of the people that go to church are just straight out rough, man. Like they're hard to get around. And like, I hate fake people. So I read fake people very quickly. I want them out of my life as fast as I can get it, which is why I have a hard time at church because I see fakeness, man, and it just rubs me wrong. But yeah.
Everybody there is your friend.
There you go.
Not.
Scott just said, if I got a call from Patrick or Matt and said, yo, I need you here now, I'm on my way, and I've never even met them personally. That's the kind of people that do this, Scott. Like, I don't know how else to put it to people. It's like the people that you meet in training are worth every time that you go, every amount of money, all of that investment that you put in. Look at the people you meet. I mean, Mikey's Mikey, but great dude, like a guy you can depend on, a dude that you could call and that would be there if you needed him. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate a second to say, Mikey, man, I got a flat down here in freaking Charlotte. Help me out. He'd be there. I have no doubt.
Man, I got you.
I have no
even
doubt.
if he was going to ditch us to go watch that Fast and Furious movie that came out.
He would bust my balls all the way down there. Like, dude, you're preparing this, dude. Why ain't you got an extra plate? He'd give me hell all the way down there because he'd want me to do right and do better, but he'd be there.
My wife could change a tire. I'm just throwing that out there.
I can change a tire too, man. I'm just saying, like, if I needed help, you'd be there, right?
I'm busting your balls, of course. Of course. You're my favorite little leprechaun.
I'm going to have to consult that manual.
I'm probably the one that's the most likely to be helping somebody else change a tire or something, really. Is the same.
So, we talked we've talked a lot about this stuff to our group here, talking about, and it's a theme of every single live stream we've done as far as, trying to build a group of like-minded folks and folks that care for each other and watch for each other. And sometimes I think, maybe folks don't think we're sincere, you know what I mean? And I'm just kind of, gauging it by like on our alumni page, like the, we don't, if it's not myself or Patrick posting something, there isn't a whole lot of activity there, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys watch this back, at least know that we're sincere in what we're talking about. It's not just lip service.
Well, I have two questions as far as classes go. We had a little force on force training talk, and then we had a little long range rifle talk. Are any of those in the works, or are we still
force on force? Yes. Long range, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So so after you pass, at least with Simunition, which is the company that makes, it's one company that you can get the marking cartridges from, the conversion kits that we can swap over some of our Glock 19s and make them training guns. You have like a dedicated vendor that you have to go through based on the region that you're in. And so I've reached out to a salesperson at whatever company that is. It's TSSI. They're out of Harrisonburg, Virginia. So basically I've got an order in, or at least trying to get a quote on stuff. And I haven't heard anything for 2 weeks. I emailed them just yesterday. So I need to follow it up with a phone call because apparently email doesn't work. So that's where we are. We're just waiting on the stuff. They've got plenty of, like, from what we've heard, marking cartridges were like hard to come by, but this dude's like, I got 30,000 of them. And I'm like, okay, I'll take 2 cases of 500, whatever. So, but I'm just waiting on the conversion kits because without them, the marking cartridges are, it's kind of vice versa. You got to have them both, so.
So there's that. And then there's also class development time. And that's the part that's takes the most time, Mikey, is y'all, a lot of times y'all don't see the work put in on the front end of a class. Like, y'all don't realize how much Matt and me and Jerry have went through the details to make that class as good as it is. So before we roll any class out, like, we're going to do our due diligence and really try to make sure the class is right. There's a lot of questions about force on force stuff that we got to make sure that we got to make sure we, dot our I's and cross our T's, so to speak, to make sure that the class runs smoothly. And also those classes don't go well without good role players. Now we have a couple of role players that can do things in the group, but it really is a lot of forethought that goes behind that class. And you got to be really, really careful that you don't get somebody hurt, because those classes, they get really adrenaline jacked. And if you're not careful, people can get out of hand. And then on top of that, you have to be really careful to make sure that you have the right place to do it in, that nobody's going to be tripping and falling and getting hurt and those kind of things. It's a lot of work on it, man. It really is. You gotta put your due diligence in and make sure you do the stuff right. And then on the long range stuff, we just got to make sure that we have the range. That's the issue. It's always been about the rifle range for us. Looks like Bald Eagle's in the house. Jerry Gage, we have another link that we can send you if you'd like. The first one didn't work for me either, so Matt had to send one. So I didn't realize this, but that's Rev. What's happening, Rev? I didn't realize your new moniker.
He's rebranding himself.
Rebranding himself. So, okay, I got to ask it, Rev, what's up with the name switch, man? Why losing Rev to the Limit and going to Ammo Mountain? Is it like a new thing you're writing for, or is that like what's up? I want to know. I need to know the story now. So we need to send him a link and get him on here. Rev, you need to rewatch this back later on. I was talking shit about church, so I'm sure you'll have an input on that.
I can pop him on, dude. That's not a problem if he wants to jump on.
There you go. You got the invite. He might be busy. You never know. It's a little last minute.
Yes. Some people have lives. He might be going to watch that Fast and Furious movie.
Oh my gosh. So the new Fast and Furious movie. I can't get behind it, guys. I don't know. It seems silly to me. Like they lost me after like number one. The first one was pretty good because it's about the car. It's about tuning. It's about like if you were ever at one point in your life a gearhead, then you enjoy watching it just because it kind of gets into that part. But after that, they got crazy with all the jumping buildings and stupid shit. I can't get behind that.
Yeah.
So
Carrie and I went and watched the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard last week. It was not as good as the first one.
Is that really the title, The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard?
Yeah.
Here comes Jerry Gage. Jerry Gage jumping on.
What's up, Gooch?
So,
Peanut.
Still connecting. Peanut in the house.
Bald Eagle.
Wants to know why you're looking so serious.
Eagle.
Scott Wexler checking out on us. Laundry to do.
Good night, Scott.
Max,
thank you. I appreciate that. Max says every Fast and Furious movie after the first one was just gay. See, I told you. I told you. Just gay.
Turn that camera on, Jerry Gage. Dang.
So ammo.
Oh, is it not
Rev
on?
says in time. Rev says in time on the answer for the Ammo Mountain. Okay, brother. Okay. We won't push you.
Yeah.
And he's in his skivvies, so he can't join the thing.
Turn that camera around, brother, or turn it to the side. Turn it horizontal.
I'm turning it.
There you go. No, not you. I'm talking to Jerry Gage.
Mikey.
Got two
Mikey.
members of the Mooresville Mafia on now. 50% of
it.
Y'all killing me. What's up, Jerry? How's that vacation going, man?
Hey, man, it's awesome.
That bald eagle of yours is looking pretty tan.
Yeah, I even tried to do away with my pearly white feet.
Oh, they burnt.
You shaved it off?
Man.
No. Didn't shave it off.
I thought you said he's trying to get rid of it. I was like, no,
you guys ever see Jerry sitting at the pool? He's fully dressed, hiding under an umbrella. So the fact that he went to Florida, he should be as red as Patrick's beard.
Yeah. Oh, now you're giving me hell about my beard. God, Mikey, thought I liked you, man. Thought I liked you. So Rev said he actually watched all the Fast and Furious movies over the past couple of weeks. What's the new one? I don't know, Rev. I know there's a new one out. It's like Fast and Furious number 35 or some shit.
9. It's number 9.
I don't know.
It's got John Cena in it.
Oh, that's even worse. That dude, come on now. That's just terrible. Terrible.
Come on, you got The Rock and John Cena, man. It's like WWE all over again, or F, or whatever the hell their initials are now.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Patrick's gonna watch it.
Ginger Eagle. No, I told him he can call me. I told him, Max, he can call me Captain Redbeard.
Captain Redbeard.
Captain Redbeard.
I need to work on my lighting, man. I look like a ghost over here compared to you guys. Oh well. Anyway, it's a weekly thing.
Yeah, man. You can keep working on it, I'm sure.
I was growing the beard out that way, try to keep up with Patrick a little bit,
You
got to let it grow, man.
Brother.
Yeah, you got to let it grow. I actually got mine trimmed up, dude. I took some distance off of it. It's a little bit shorter now.
Well, I knew I was going to be on TV, and beards are just makeup for ugly guys, so I figured I'd grow it out a little.
Now you understand. That's what the beard's for, is to hide the face. Nobody needs to know what's under there.
Ooh, I like the orange light. Yeah. There we go.
Now you look like a serial killer.
No, now it looks like that. What was that movie where they hold the flashlight under their face? Was it Blair Witch or something like that? Yeah. That's what it looks like. This is
my selfie stick number 3 right here.
Oh my God.
This is actually the one Jerry Gage bought. We were heading out to Tennessee for training. So anyway,
there's been several videos that have been recorded there that I have not put on the internet because I don't know that they would be accepted well. There's a lot of great conversations that take place on the way to those events, but not all of them are able to be televised.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for some more intel, but Rich Elb texted me and he said, can I get a shout out to Gabby in Fayetteville for being super 2A and supporting?
There you go.
Okay, there you go, Gabby. Thanks for being super supportive. But I'm trying to get some more details, but anyway. So he must be creeping in the background or something. So
that's nice.
So Rev says, I have a soft place for him. Definitely better than the Michael Bay movies since like 2012. I'm not an apologist for Fast and Furious movies or the modern church either. Kick away. I was just saying, Rev, that a lot of times it seems like the friends and the people that you meet in training are nicer and better people than what you can sometimes meet in church. That's where I'm at. It was one of those statements. My wife and I were discussing it. We had a guy at our church that was really, really kind of mean to my youngest son, and it kind of pissed me off. And I told my wife, I said, because she had just recently met Jason at a training at about that time or whatever. And I told him, I was like, that guy Jason? I said, that guy Jason would probably shoot somebody for your kid. I said, and this dude right here in your church is being an asshole to him. That's just kind of like, that's the problem I have. Like every time I go, dude, I have a really hard time with church. It's not that I'm not a Christian. I just have a really hard time with like the some of the people seem so fake to me, Rev. Like, I don't know, man.
Well, that's been
it's
going
absolutely
on for years. Even as a little kid, you learn like you don't sit in this place because that's so-and-so's pew and all this. But I always thought, well, geez, if they wanted people to come to church, they should be happy they're there sitting anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, move over, invite them in. Be like, hey, we're happy to have you here. That's the way I would be. I don't know. That's just the way I kind of look at it.
I kind of ran into that whole mindset that you're dealing with. It wasn't with a kid. It was with a group family that I knew, and we had helped before with other situations, and they were, in need a lot of times, but they still were in church. They were coming. And people would talk about how they were dressed and stuff. Well, is more important how they dress, or is it more important that they're there?
That's my point. It's like if you're worried about what somebody's wearing, dude, you are not reflecting on the right thing at church.
Exactly.
When I go to church, it's to get me right. Like, I don't care what everybody else is doing, man. As long as they're not trying to shoot up the church, they got whatever they want to do. I mean, like, wear what you want to wear. Matter of fact, I'm just happy you came.
Yep. So apparently Gabby works for a gun dealer down in Fayetteville. She's also helping Rich with his training in the gym. So she must be doing some maybe online programming or virtual training, something like that.
Okay.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
But although Rich is known to travel, like you could talk to him and he's like, oh, I was in Roanoke and then I jumped down to Winston-Salem and man, I was down in South Carolina. So he gets around.
Living the life, Rich.
Yeah.
How is the gym going, Rich? I know you was asking us about it, man. Hope you're going well. My numbers are slowly moving back up. It's I think I was at 305 on squat, like 340 something, 345, I think, on deadlift, 10 pull-ups, and like a 2 1/4 press or something.
Shit, I think I did 1 sit-up the other day. That should just get out of bed.
It doesn't count when you're getting out of bed, Mikey. Some of us don't have those genetics, man. Like, I got to work to stay fucking fit.
Shit,
otherwise, I don't.
I'm up to 216. I blame the woman sitting over there. It's her fault. I was 265 or 165 when we got together, and she's got me up to 216.
That's right. Hilarious.
That's because she's been working so much, man. And you got to fend for yourself.
She works 3 days a week, bro. That shit don't count.
That's awesome.
I'm in danger.
Yep.
Better watch out. You got.
I've trained her and shot with her. You better hush. Is all I'm saying. You about to get hurt, bro.
So in that house, she'll be fine.
In that house, I would be going for Mikey's wife to help me and back me up and let Mikey hold down the kids.
Yeah, we'll definitely give Harry some props.
So real quick, another special request because I know he's super proud of him. And I've seen it posted several places. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but Rich wanted one more shout out for his new grandson that was born, I think probably about a week or two ago. So can't remember your name, little guy, but we're rooting for you. New member of the Patriots. So, and anyway, so back to.
So Rev says, Mike, those are man numbers. 216 ain't bad. So it ain't bad. How tall are you, Mike?
Well, according to my weight, I'm about 6'3", but my real height is about 6 foot.
Okay, so according to my weight, I'm 6'3", and my real height's 5'6".
Yeah, but you're a hobbit, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf. Get it right.
Dwarf, yeah. Photo over here.
So, looks like Rev was talking about he actually while he was out there in Nashville, Tennessee at a church convention. He said he actually took a pastor friend to meet Yeager. Was talking about the value of getting Christian leaders involved in the training community.
Absolutely. I think it will be great. And maybe, and I'm not, again, golly, I'm about to throw some darts, man. People are going to hate my guts. But maybe give some people some backbone. Like, I see a lot of leaders in the Christian community, in the whole area, that are being really pushed around and, like, letting things go that shouldn't be let go because they're afraid to offend or afraid to, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like we need leaders back that have backbone, that are true warriors in spirit, not just a good talker. Like, you have to be more than good talker. You have to be able to lead. Like, you have to have somebody that you would go to war with up there, because that's kind of what we're in. That's kind of what we're doing.
I think we've actually been seeing that too with Bernard.
Yeah. You know, there's one.
He's stepping to the plate, and I think taking all of it serious, and understands the need for more. And
well, I told Rev he needs to move closer, man.
Yeah.
Like, dang, Charlotte's a long way to drive to go to church on Sunday. That's all I'm saying. It's a long way,
no, it's
man.
not. It's about 45 minutes.
Dude, from where?
Mooresville.
Okay, I live in Morganton. Try again.
You moved to the wrong M state, bro, or county.
It's actually about
for real.
35 minutes down there to Rev's house from the neighborhood.
You guys suck. Y'all should be going to Rev. Listen, if there was a Rev that close to me that was as cool as our Rev, I'd probably be going there. That's all I'm saying.
You know, my wife is listening to you, and she tries to get me to go to church every Sunday. So you need to shut up right now.
Hey, you should go check out Rev's church. Rev's a shooter. Rev's a trained dude. Rev teaches it straight. That's all I'm saying.
Hit me up. I'll go with you.
There you go.
East City.
Hey, Rev, I'm
Church.
sending them to you, bro. Sending them
East
to you.
City Church.
There you go.
East
City Church. East City Church. Y'all need to go visit Rev. Someone who I do think has a backbone in the community. How about that?
Oh, Richard L. must be huffing and puffing. He's doing some cardio.
That's right. That's right.
That's why his comments are few and far between. Great job, Rich. Keep it up, my man. Motion is lotion. Rest is rust.
My cardio consists of chasing the ice cream truck.
If y'all are in the comments, you gotta read Max's comment. Holy shit. That's pretty funny.
I don't have it. You got to read it out loud.
He says, I will accept the organized Catholic Church the minute they start lynching the pedophile priest hiding in the Vatican, but that's just me. Max, this is why you're my friend. This is why I like you, Max. By the way, Max has a channel on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked it out, he does some pretty cool reviews. Check him out over there. It's his name, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Max, if you will, dude, put your YouTube page in there so they can go check it out. If y'all are really interested, he did a really awesome review on I'm not much into the fanny pack thing, but he did a really good review on a concealed carry fanny pack that actually shows some promise. Like, it looks like if you were going to go hiking or like going to the beach or something like that, you wanted to do a not really off-body carry, but like a stowable, like I'm going to do this, jump in and get back out, put my shit on. If you're looking for something like that, that might be what you want. So it was a pretty good review.
For anybody that don't know, Max is like the size of Sasquatch and has the grip of a silverback gorilla.
Yeah,
so pretty much.
He can pull off the fanny pack.
Jerry would know. He spent his life looking for a Squatch. So
yeah,
there you go. Max is our own resident.
But Karen's the only one that found one.
Yeah, that's it.
Max says, "Let me see if I can do the link thing." Come on, Max. You can do it.
You can do it, Max.
Have faith, Max.
6 minutes, my man. 6 minutes. Come on.
Old people and technology don't go good together, man.
Oh, City Deets coming into the party late.
What's up, Sydney?
Wrong.
How those goals going, girl?
Rev says, that's what I'd love to see. No one's twisting your arm, but you're more than welcome. If you fall asleep, it's on me. If you come, lunch is on me too. There you go.
Look at that. That's a leader.
That's a leader. So you guys, if you head down there, you gotta hit up that sushi restaurant he had some stuff from at the Patriot party, you know what I mean?
Mike, you didn't make the Patriot party, did you?
No, I believe we were out of town that weekend.
Yeah, that's right. I hate that.
Maybe another one. We do have a camp out coming up in December, so that'd be a good time to rally the troops.
Can I rent an RV?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure old Patriot Carpenter is going to bring his HQ in.
You kidding me?
He's got
this guy don't sleep outside, bro. You see how pretty he is?
I'm gonna be air mattress in the upper level of the barn over there. That's where I'm gonna be. At least I got a roof.
That air mattress is gonna freeze. It's gonna freeze you.
It's only December, dude.
It's gonna be like
December. That's the only time to camp, you retard. What do you want to do whenever you're camping?
I'm gonna take a RV.
Build a fire, cuddle with your wife, right? Like that's the only time to camp, man. You guys are killing me. Y'all need to learn to live with less and enjoy the suck.
We should
fun.
ask Mr. Gage how he's doing with his concealed carry down there in Florida.
Yeah.
Is he allowed to carry in Florida?
Constant.
There you go.
Constant.
Florida's still free country, dude. Florida's good.
I will post a picture later of carrying at the beach with. I've already got it planned. Karen took the picture the other day. I said, carry all the time because you never know when you have to shoot a shark.
A shark.
There you go.
That's
hey,
funny.
Max posted that. Max posted that link. If you guys are interested, go back and check the link in the chat whenever we get finished up.
Yeah.
Word.
But yeah,
if all else
you,
fails,
Max.
it's just his name, Max Lizana, Lizana. Max.
So I was gonna do a video. You kind of beat. If you made a video of it, you beat me to it, Jerry. I went out on the boat, and Matt wanted me to do a video on what I carry when I'm at the boat. And I told him, I was like, all right, I'll do that, but I freaking didn't. So I need to. So maybe you should do what you carry when you're at the when you carry at the beach. What you carry
at the beach. Got it.
Hey, did you ever hear back about the Olight? By the way, we just dropped that video.
I saw the video drop, and we were just talking about that because I sent that back for the warranty work. I believe it was the very first, like 2nd or 3rd of June, and I haven't heard a thing. And I'm gonna have to scroll back through and find my email and find where I got that warranty thing and say, hey, you guys gonna let me know something here? What are you gonna do? Because that's a little aggravating. You know?
I noticed I would almost make them send you the Warrior 2 Mini or the Warrior Mini 2. Like they've already come out with a 2nd edition because the first one sucked so bad. So there you go.
Upgrades. It seems like Matt and Jerry are both having customer service problems with the people they're dealing with.
Who was Matt having a problem with?
Whoever he was supposed to be getting the.
Dude, don't get me started, man. Like Jenny and I. Am I still there?
Yeah, you're still there.
Okay, I got an unstable connection, but Jenny and I had this conversation at lunchtime. And it's like, I'm just so fed up with people not doing what they're supposed to do. Like the world would just be a better place if everybody like just did their job. They did what they're supposed to do. They picked up the phone when you called them. They answered emails in a timely fashion. It just drives me nuts, man. So you just see it everywhere. It's like everybody wants to pass, work on to somebody else. It's just, how little can I do? Anyway.
Well, they were, Olight was real good to send me a new tailpiece, but then it didn't work either. And so then I contacted them again. They sent another one. It didn't work. So I actually had the original flashlight and 2 tailpieces, of which none of them worked. And so they said, send it in for warranty and sent me a number. And I had to write that number on what I sent and fill out the thing, send it back. Now I've not heard a thing. So,
well, that should tell you like kind of the problem you have with the, unfortunately, the Chinese lights. Like that's, the difference is with Surefire, they'd have brought your light in.
Yeah.
Like they'd have said, send it to me. And they would have figured out what was wrong and fixed it. Like that's why we support Surefire, because their quality, their quality control is better, A. And B, if you do have a problem with it, they're going to take care of you like immediately. Like they're going to get your light in and get it fixed. But I understand the issue. Like a guy sees this light, they're like, I can buy, 4 of these for the price of 1 of those. I get it. Like there is a draw to that. And when they seem to work okay. It's just a matter of like when they don't, they seem to not work when you need them most is the big problem.
We ordered that one. There was a flash sale. And so we thought we'd try it out. And the light itself, the brightness is good. The size of it's great. Just that tail switch. I need that tail switch.
And in your defense, I believe you were trying, like Patrick said, trying to make money go a long way because we were looking to get you a little bit of armor Get you spruced up on the light and things like that. So,
yeah.
I've had nothing but good luck with stream lights.
Yeah.
Use them a lot at work.
Oh, he said that word on live stream. See Patrick's head shaking like this, like you're not allowed back on here, dude. Like,
I've had one for probably about 5 years, and the only thing I've had to replace in it was the battery. And if something happens to it, it goes right in, no charge. They fix it. They basically send me a brand new flashlight. It was, $150, $200, but.
So what you're saying is they got good customer service.
They have great customer service. And from
Rev
done
says, have you tried those PowerTac Chinese lights? I have not. I'll be honest. I'm kind of at a spot now where I don't really have very many regular lights anymore. Now that I've almost found more benefit from headlamps than I do the extra flashlights laying around. So I've started buying more headlamps. Like when I need a new light, I just buy a new headlamp and throw it in a bag or something like that. And I really freaking love the Petzls, man. Those are top tier stuff. They make the one what's that little tiny one called? The Petzl that we bought, Matt, for all the med bags. Yeah, the Zipka is freaking awesome because it doesn't. I like little bitty lights because you can put them on your hat bill, but I hardly ever wear a hat unless I'm teaching or something like that. So having the Zipka on there where you can just kind of throw it on there and it's got that that whole retractable system, man, I freaking love it. So now when I need a new light, those are like $40, super dependable. Take the double A's and stuff. I'm just like, man, that's what's up. Like I'm just gonna buy those.
Hey, I did that little light that Rovivon company sent. I did jam that in my ankle kit.
Well, I meant to ask you about that. How do you like that compared to some of them? Because I actually have an old keychain light that I was using that shit the bed, so I need a new one. So how did you like the Rovi?
I'll bring it up and check it out. Compared to the little Olight, whatever that number one, I like that it has a push button versus having to rotate the dial. And what I don't like about it is that the charging is external and it's got like a soft plastic cap over top of it. So I do like Olight's charging design where it's hidden in there. You know what I mean? So that can't get as snafu.
But to be honest, how often do you charge that light?
You don't really.
A keychain, a keychain light.
It's just a tertiary light. But I mean, it came with all those accessories. It had a lanyard, it had a keychain, it had a clip, and so I threw the clip on it and I dropped it in my ankle kit.
Nice.
Because my ankle.
Is it slimmer? It looks like it's a lot slimmer too. Like it might be.
Yeah, it's slimmer. It's about a half inch longer. It's about half inch longer than that Olight key light chain. But and then they say it's got like a peak like 600 lumens. So okay. So but at the same time, it doesn't have different modes like the other one does. Has like a low and a high setting at least. So there's some pros and cons.
Rev, I'm a huge Petzl fan. So what's the difference with the Bendies? I think I'm saying that right. The Zipka is bad. Like the Zipka is my favorite headlamp I've ever seen thus far. Like that thing is freaking rock star, man. For the size and what you get, like it's pretty perfect. But like I'm always interested in another Petzl. Those things are pretty rock star. Is it like a bigger one? Like the only thing I hate the ones that have the big giant thick headband looking thing. Like that's the thing that always bugs me about most headlamps. Like I have one, I think it might have been a PowerTac now that I think about it. And it was shit, man. Like it was super, super bright, but it was really stupid heavy and freaking like had a giant skull cap looking thing. Man, I just no.
And those are hard to throw in bags because they take up so much room.
Yeah.
Richard is correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't AR 500 100% made and sourced in the United States? I can confirm that. Because I think they had a problem when a shipping container got sunk coming over the Pacific. So something seems to come from Asia. So
Yeah. So the I think they're starting to make some of their stuff, Richard. Like they're starting to make their polyethylene plates. I think that's how you say that. I can never say that word right. I think they're starting to make those, and I think they're starting to make their steel. I think the stuff that they're outsourcing is like your other shit. What's it say there?
Show and tell by Mikey.
What's it say, Mike?
I just got me some lightweight plates in. It says made in the USA right there.
Okay, so they make the plates, is what I'm telling you, but I don't think they make the
plate carrier,
the nylon stuff. Yeah, I think that comes from overseas.
Yeah,
let me go grab that. Hang on, I'll be back.
Vietnam or something.
Hey, how do you like those lightweight plates, Mike? And he's gone.
I'm back. And he's gone. They're I haven't loaded them in yet. I still got the regular ones, but they're supposed to be like I want to say like a pound or a pound and a half lighter than the regular.
Are they the steel lightweights, or did you go with the polyethylenes?
These are steel. I went with the steel.
Hey, probably went with the polyethylenes, dude.
Are you
they're like 3.5 pounds.
You gonna keep your old ones, or can we shoot them for a YouTube video? Just saying. Sounds like something to do. Shoot them up.
Well, I think we can make an arrangement. I got 2 plate carriers now, so I was gonna set one up for Carrie, but she'll probably want lightweight plates anyway, so we might be able to shoot them.
We'll just shoot your plate.
Wearing it.
As long as I'm not wearing it, Patrick.
Oh, come on, man. Where's the fun in that, dude?
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
Man, I trust you guys, but I don't know if I trust you that much.
So Rev says the Bendy's is like 200. I'm sorry, 200. I think the Zipka is like 300. So he says it's less lumens, rechargeable, smaller, tiny bit more expensive. Hey, if it's smaller though, is it small enough for like the top of a ankle med kit, Rev? Because I think that would be Rockstar. If I could get a headlamp that's a little bit smaller than the Zipka, that I would probably put that in my ankle med kit. So you don't have to have a hat to make the light work.
All right, you guys see that?
Sort of.
Made in Vietnam. Made in Vietnam. The plate carrier. Yep. But look at that prepared Patriot.
Hang on.
Got the swag.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. Got to rep the people, man.
Max says the lightweight plates are legit.
That's
Jane
a
Edwards.
right there.
I'm assuming that's not actually Jane. Is that Jane or is that Scott? That has to be Scott.
That's Scott. He's referring to a new product him and a fellow are developing. So,
hush, secret stuff. Secret sauce.
It's not secret anymore, but if it's legit, they need to get a patent on it before they get way out with it.
There you go.
I know AR500 had the ceramic plates.
They do,
but they're level. I think they're level 5.
4 probably.
Maybe level 4. Them damn Roman noodles.
Yeah. Let's not get Mikey's brain working too hard. No, the level 4 plates, I want to say with ceramic are probably very close in weight to those lightweight plates that you got, Mikey. They're probably like a pound less, but the polyethylenes are like 3.5 pounds per plate.
That's so they're good.
Super, but they're this thick. So you have to trade off thickness for lightweight.
Mike, you're upside down, dude.
I'm in distress.
Stop hanging from the ceiling.
He's like a damn monkey. He's like a kid.
He is.
So.
Dude, I flipped the phone 4 times and it's still upside down.
So Rev says, have y'all messed with Premier plates? I have not, Rev.
Have not.
So far, there's another local company that Jody was talking to us about that we'd like to talk to. That may be the company. Was that it, Matt? Premier?
It sounds familiar.
I think that's the company that Rev was telling us about. Listen, we're always open to try new stuff. It's just, how many really expensive plates can you afford to buy is the issue there, Rev. I'd love to have some polyethylene and some other plates, but when you're arming, it's kind of the conversation that Jody and I had a while back. When you're arming a whole bunch of people, it's much more difficult to buy the high dollar stuff. Yeah, so that is the same company, Rev. That's right. Yeah, so I've heard they're great people, and I'd love to freaking support local companies. You know that.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's one of the reasons why we're trying to work with Dragon Hide Concealment and a couple of other, you know, local companies, CLT Ammo. That's why we try to push the local guys that we can. We'd like to build them up as much as we can.
Yeah. So the spin bullet that Scott's referring is he's got a buddy that owns Ethics Archery. It's actually a pretty local company, but Scott has a friend named Scott who owns the Ethics Archery Company, and they've got several Swiss screw machines. And so this dude turns out components for archery broadheads and things of that nature that they use.
Inserts for arrows.
And they're known worldwide, and for big game hunting and stuff like that. So anyway,
that's pretty cool.
He's trying to get into projectile making. So I'm trying to hook him up with CLT, which they've already connected. Trying to get him hooked up with Pete. I sent Pete their information, Pete Jr., stuff like that. So I'm trying to connect people. Do what Motto does. Mike, are you playing games, dude?
No, I didn't want you to be the only one with earphones on, so I had to put some on.
Yeah, but now we're watching you play like Call of Duty or something.
Oh, I mean, that could be arranged, but that lady
chair.
sitting in the bed across from me is not going to like it. I assure you.
Gotcha.
That's the way.
All right,
guys, we have went way over an hour. I think we need to call it. Rev is checking out for tonight, guys. It's been fun. If you're watching this back, please, we'd like you to subscribe. Go over there, hit the like button, do all those things. If you want to train with us, check out preparepatriotnc.com. You can look at our schedule there, and we've also mentioned to the class, the classes that are coming up. Until next time, guys, thank you, Mike, for coming out and being the comic read. Jerry, thank you for taking the time being on vacation, man, and making it up here, even though you're on vacation. And all you guys that have been watching and chatting, we appreciate you coming to the live stream. We'll catch you next week, same time, same place, 8:30.
That's right.
Carry smart, carry safe, guys.